Hello, Hal here. Today I'm going to teach you Ingrid Michaelson's The Way I Am. And this is Shannon, and she just sang it for you. Thank you, Shannon.
I'm his daughter.
That's right. Oh, yes. The first thing we do is this little bass part. Okay? And what I do is I use my right hand and I mute that string. Listen to what it sounds like if I don't mute it. Okay, if I mute it a little bit with my hand, it has more of a bass quality to it. And so I like to have that low thumpy sound instead of that sound like that. And the more you bring your hand in like this, the more you're going to have that thumpy, bassy kind of a sound. It eliminates the high frequencies off of the string and gives you those low frequencies. Okay, so we're on a G, and then we go to a C note, which is the 3rd fret A string. Then we go up to E note, 7th fret A string, and then a D on the 5th fret A string, and then we do F sharp G, like that. And I'm just doing all downstrokes. Down, 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 like that. Okay? The timing is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So I'm actually doing 3 of those 8th note beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, F sharp. 1, 2. That's the only time I don't stop. I go F sharp G. Okay? 3rd fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 2, 3. A little bit of palm muting going on there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, wrong note. Let's get that again. Here we go. Okay, that's how we do the intro. If you were falling, then I would catch you. You need a light. I'd find a match, 'cause I'm using a C chord right here. Love D, the way you say good morning. E minor on the 7th fret. And you take me the way I... So back to C. D sharp, take me the way I am. That D sharp is 6th fret, looks like an A chord. And I just hold it. Take me the way I am. If you are chilly. Now I'm using a C major 7. Okay, that middle note of the A, it's like an A chord, goes back a half step. So we've got 3rd fret on the A string, and we're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string with the same finger, right? The 4th fret on the G string, the 5th fret on the D string with your 3rd finger, and the 5th fret on the B string with your little finger, with your 4th finger. So it's, if you are chilly, E minor here, take my sweater. G again is aching. E minor, I'll make it better. 'Cause oops, C. I love the way you call me baby. E minor. Now, you have an option here to play this low E note with the E minor chord. Baby, and you take me the way I am. In the recording I did this. I did this reggae sort of a kind of a sound. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting the low notes, right? And then I'm hitting the upstroke right here on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to count the beats, it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm just lifting my chord so that I can just mute it like that. And notice that I'm still strumming, okay? Right, just like that. Okay, so I'll buy you Rogaine when you start losing all your hair. So unpatch it to all you 10. And then I do a little crescendo right there. Right? Slow, low volume, and then I get louder. 'Cause I'd C to D, love you more than I could ever promise. You can do the E minor here or up here. I kind of like to change it up. Do the really low one. And you take me the way I... You go back to C if you want. You D sharp the way I am. Now we have something called a deceptive cadence. We go to the E minor. And you take me the way I am. Another deceptive cadence to C sharp diminished chord. And you take me the way I am. Okay? So what we do here, when we do that C to D sharp, E minor, bring your middle finger up on the A string to the 4th fret, that's a C sharp, right? Put your finger on the 3rd fret G string, or you can bar it if you want. These two fingers go on 5th fret on the B and D strings. Oops, like that. So we got, right? Let's see. And then it goes back to C. You take me the way I... D sharp to D, going to G. Okay, now let's do some alternate chords, a little bit easier. If your hand is tired and you can't do all those bar chords, especially on an acoustic guitar, you might want to use just open string chords for the most part, like this. So it's... Right, we do this the same thing. If you're falling, now you're gonna, then I would catch you. Do that all over again. Let's see. So you can do that for 2 lines, and then you're gonna go, 'cause I C to D, love the G, lazy good morning, and you take me the way I am. Okay, what do you do here? The D sharp, here's a D, right? What you do is you go up 1 fret, just take that same chord form, go up a fret, and you got a D sharp. Now you can play those 3 strings on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd string. Take me the way I am, and then just go right to a G chord. Don't even have to move your ring finger. Now what we do, if you want to, you can actually put this note which is a D sharp. Take me the way I am. But if you can't reach that note right there, so, sorry, trying to get this. Take me the way I am. I prefer take me the way I am. I prefer the bar chord, but if you can't do that, some of my beginning students just do those three notes. Take me the way I am. Next verse. If you are chilly. C major 7, that's the chord. Now, the bar chord is here, but the C chord, lift this finger up, and you got a C major 7. Now, if you want to, you can go from G, just bring this down one note, one string to the 3rd fret, and this goes down also. You play 5 strings. Chilly, E minor, you take my spirit, your head is aching, I'll make it better. Go on to the next verse. I'd like to go away when you start losing your head, so unnatural to all you can tell, 'cause I love you more than I could ever. Right there, anytime you go from the G to the E minor, I could ever promise, I could ever. What I did was I did a G chord, and then I did an F sharp bass right there, and then to an E minor. Promise, 'cause let's see, and you take me the way I am. D sharp again, take me the way I am. Here's an easy way to play the C sharp diminished chord. Okay, here's your E minor. I often play it with these 2 fingers, but you can play it with these 2 fingers, 1st and 2nd finger on there. And then there's your C sharp diminished. What you do is you put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret D string, right? And then your 2nd finger on the B string, 2nd fret. So you're skipping strings right there. So you're skipping strings right there. Somebody's... And then what we do is we put our little finger, our 4th finger, on the E string, 3rd fret, and our ring finger on the G string, right? So we got the 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. And that's what it looks like. Now this low note is actually an E. That's okay. Our C sharp is right here, and it's a diminished chord, so it works really great. I'm going to call it a C sharp diminished. It's really C sharp diminished with an E bass, but whatever. You know, one other way you can do that E minor, you could do you take me the way I am, and you could play your E minor like this without these 2 low notes. Just this finger on the 2nd fret, and then these open strings, and then drop in your diminished chord like this. And that's the last phrase. C to D sharp, to D, and then to G. And that's it. That's the whole song. So there's the chords. Now let's do the strumming. Okay, I'll show you how that works. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what we got here is we got down, stop, up, up, down, up, down, up. E minor. So I use the same if I go down there and pick up that F sharp, F sharp, G, this is really an important strum. This is one you use over and over again with different muting and different accents. So when you do this strum, don't be afraid to hit the guitar, you know, mute the strings and really hit it. It sounds really cool. It sounds fun because it's very percussive. It's almost like there's a guitar and a drum playing at the same time. So for the bar chords, that's what I use. Now, when I'm in the regular chords, same thing. Let's see. If you are chilly, here, take my spirit. Your head is aching. I'll make it better. Right there, you can go. You, that's the G, F sharp, E minor, down, C, take me the way I am, or whatever we're doing. So, a lot of times when I'm playing that D sharp, I will put my finger right there. Okay, you'll see me play it with my D, with my little finger right there. And I'll put this finger right here to mute the strings that I don't want to play. Like that. Now, I don't try to hit the wrong strings right here, but I mute them just in case I do. It'll go boop, boop. When you do something like that, down, down, up, hit the bass note, you interrupt the strum right in the middle of it. Well, somewhere in it, right? And then you hit the new note, and then you start the strum over again when you hit the new chord. You take me the way I am. One way you could do this is to the D sharp, is instead of doing it here, you could do it as a bar chord, and you could do you take me the way I am. Right? That's a good way to do it. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yes, go to Patreon and see what we're doing over there. You can help us with production and video work because we can get out videos faster and make sure that the quality is high if we have a little bit better of a budget, and you can help us with that. And if you're taking video lessons online, it would be good if you could just kick in a little bit, you know, to help us. So let's see, is there anything else I need to say?
I'm going to learn that song as soon as it's out.
Okay.
Thanks for your support.
Come back for more lessons, and